Welcome to the PATON channel. Today, we'll take a look at the line of argon arc welding machines from the standard TIG series. These machines are designed for TIG welding with direct current of both non-ferrous and ferrous metals. The standard TIG series includes models with a nominal current ranging from 200 to 350 amps and a duty cycle of up to 70%. The machines operate in the following modes: TIG DC, which is argon arc welding with a tungsten electrode using direct current; spot welding; MMA DC, which is manual arc welding with coated electrodes ranging from 1.6 to 6 millimeters in diameter, depending on the model; and MIG-MAG, which is semi-automatic welding using wire. To operate in this mode, you need to use an external wire feeder. The clean mode allows you to clean stainless steel, effectively removing discoloration marks after welding. To use this mode, you need a special brush and passivation fluid for high alloy steels. The standard TIG 200 and standard TIG 250 models operate on a single-phase 230 volt power supply, while the standard TIG 270 and standard TIG 350 run on a three-phase 400 volt power supply. The metal housing of the machines has an increased level of protection, specifically IP33, which guarantees protection against solid particles larger than 2.5 millimeters and against water droplets falling at an angle of up to 60 degrees. Now, let's take a closer look at the package contents. The standard TIG 200 model is currently available in 3 different versions: without a torch, so you can choose the most suitable option for your specific tasks, as well as versions with torches from the manufacturers Abacor Benzol and Black Wolf, and a copper cable with a heavy-duty ground clamp. The standard TIG 250, 270, and 350 models are supplied without a torch. Every single one of these models is equipped with its own adjustable padded shoulder strap for easy carrying and a comprehensive user instruction manual. Additionally, the standard TIG 200 and 250 come with a durable, impact-resistant case from PATON. Thanks to the new hardware architecture, the equipment responds more quickly to parameter changes, which has a positive effect on weld quality. The large LCD display with a graphical interface and encoder makes it easy and intuitive to set up the machine for operation. Now, let's take a look at the main parameters of the welding modes. In all PATON argon arc welding machines, by default, only the main parameter of the current welding mode can be adjusted, while the menu for additional functions is locked. To unlock full access to the settings, you need to press and hold the encoder for more than 3.5 seconds until an open lock icon appears, indicating that the lock has been successfully removed. This feature is implemented to prevent accidental changes to critical parameters and is primarily intended for experienced users. Unlocking provides the user with access to all parameters and settings. Let's review the parameters using the example of the main welding mode of the TIG DC machine. To change welding modes, we use the mode button. Let's look at the most comprehensive mode. In this mode, we'll use contactless arc ignition HF2T. The machine also allows you to choose options like HF4T, which means contactless ignition and 4-stroke operation of the torch button, making it easier on the welder's hand during long welding seams. Lift provides arc ignition by touching the workpiece with the tungsten electrode without using high-frequency ignition. This is especially useful in environments sensitive to electromagnetic pulses where contactless ignition is prohibited. The specific welding method also conveniently provides you with 2T and 4T torch button operation different settings, which give you the ability to precisely manage the machine's shielding gas valve, as well as the ramp up and ramp down of the welding current. Let's set the first 2 parameters of the mode. The pre-gas flow time creates a protective environment for arc ignition. The pre-current is the amount of current supplied to the electrode when you press the torch button, allowing for smooth arc ignition and preventing sticking. In 4T mode, the initial current is the current supplied to the electrode until it switches to the main current. Next, we set the current ramp-up time. This is the time it takes for the initial current to increase to the main current level. This helps prevent burn-throughs at the start. The main welding current is the current used to perform the primary welding work on the piece. The current downslope time ensures a smooth decrease of the current to the level specified in the crater welding current parameter. The crater welding current is a parameter that controls the level to which the main current drops, allowing the welder to properly finish the weld and avoid crater formation as the metal cools. The post-flow shielding gas time effectively prevents the oxidation of the weld during cooling and also functions to help cool down the tungsten electrode. The spot mode, or cold welding, is designed for spot welding. Thanks to the ability to set a very short spot time, the negative effect of overheating the area around the weld is eliminated. When activated, this function is configured with 3 additional parameters: spot current, spot time from 0.01 to 25 seconds, and pause time from 0 to 5 seconds. The pulse function reduces the heat affected zone, making it suitable for welding thin-walled products, as it decreases metal deformation. Once this specific function has been activated, the operation is further refined by using 3 additional parameters: the pause current, the pulse frequency ranging from 0.2 to 500 Hz, and the pulse to pause balance ratio from 4 to 80%. MMA mode. In this mode, only the main parameter, the welding current, is adjusted, but after unlocking, parameters such as hot start strength, which is a short-term increase in current when striking the arc for an easier start, as well as when using electrodes without prior baking, become available. The hot start time determines how long the increased current will be applied when striking the arc. The arc force strength effectively regulates how much the welding current automatically ramps up during the exact moment of a short circuit, so the electrode doesn't accidentally fuse with the workpiece. The arc force threshold is a parameter that determines the voltage level at which the arc force function is activated. It allows you to adjust how sensitively the machine responds to short circuits during welding, ensuring a stable arc without the electrode sticking, regardless of the type of coating. The volt-amp characteristic allows you to adapt the arc's behavior for different types of electrodes. 1.4 is recommended for rutile electrodes, such as ANO21 or MP3. This setting is set by default, as it matches the most common types of electrodes. A value of 1 is for electrodes with a basic type of coating, like UO1I 13/55, and from 0.2 to 0.6 for electrodes with a cellulose coating. This characteristic improves welding stability and prevents the electrode from sticking. The short arc mode is specifically engineered for welding with the minimum arc length, so it prevents the arc from stretching out excessively, which is absolutely essential for certain welding tasks. The open circuit voltage reduction unit, or VRD, lowers the machine's open circuit voltage to a safe level of 12 volts. This is especially important when working in environments sensitive to the presence of electrical voltage. For example, in areas with high humidity, when working at heights on metal structures, and so on. The pulse mode makes it easier to control the welding process in complex spatial positions. Each welding mode allows you to save up to 16 individual configuration settings, which is convenient when you regularly switch tasks or materials. If you hold down the encoder for a few seconds, it will quickly return to the main welding current parameter, allowing you to promptly make any necessary adjustments while working. If the user gets confused with the settings and can't figure things out, it's easy to reset them to factory defaults. To do this, just press and hold the encoder for more than 10 seconds, ignoring the lock icon. A countdown will appear on the screen. 3, 2, 1. And as soon as you see 3 zeros, all the parameters for the current welding mode will be reset to the standard factory settings. The reset will happen separately for each mode. By following this specific procedure, you won't lose any of your previously saved custom settings in other modes. All standard TIG series machines can effectively function as a reliable power source of welding current for semi-automatic welding, since they already have the essential and required volt-ampere characteristics at the output terminals. To operate in this mode, you will need to use the machine together with an external wire feeder unit, such as the PATON feeder series. All models of PATON external wire feeder units are equipped with the necessary connectors for an exceptionally fast, easy, and highly convenient connection to the power source. Clean mode. As we mentioned earlier, this mode allows you to clean stainless steel, effectively removing discoloration marks after welding. To do this, connect the patent brush cable to the negative terminal, attach the ground cable to the positive terminal, and secure it to the workpiece. On the device, select the clean mode and set the required voltage from 8 to 12 volts. Next, pour a small amount of the special solution into a container, dip the brush into the liquid, and run it along the weld to clean it. After treatment, be sure to rinse off any remaining electrolyte with clean water. And finally, wipe the area dry with a soft cloth. As a result, the weld becomes clean, bright, and shiny. Standard TIG series machines are ideal for use in auto repair shops, private workshops, and manufacturing facilities. Anywhere reliable welding of non-ferrous metals and all grades of steel using TIG argon arc welding is needed. All patent inverter machines are the result of our own design department's development, based on years of experience and unique engineering solutions using high-quality components from leading global manufacturers, which guarantees stable, precise, and reliable equipment performance. PATON means smart solutions created by Ukrainian engineers for professional welding. Friends, thank you for watching. If you really enjoyed watching this video today, please subscribe to our channel and be sure to give us a big thumbs up. We look forward to seeing you again in our new and exciting video reviews.